Have you ever watched the show Deadwood on HBO? It's this wonderful show about a Wild West town in South Dakota. Well, did you know there really is a Deadwood, South Dakota? And Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane really did come to that town? Today on Colorado Martini Living. So I'm standing above Deadwood, South Dakota right now. So just on the other side of this ridge is the old west town that still exists down in Deadwood Gulch. I'm at the Lodge Hotel and Casino right above Deadwood. It's this marvelous hotel that we've stayed the last 4 days at. And from the hotel you have this beautiful vista of the valley below. What's really made Deadwood famous in U.S. history is how wild the town was when they struck gold just down below. Custer came to this area and he found gold, and it started a gold rush in the United States like no other. Thousands upon thousands came to Deadwood to make their riches during really hard times in the United States. And Wild Bill Hickok really did come here, and he really was shot here in Deadwood. He also came here with Calamity Jane, even though they really weren't good friends, but they were acquaintances and did come to Deadwood together. Bullock is also a true character and helped build this town. There's remnants of Seth all over the place, and there is a Bullock Hotel right in the downtown area of Deadwood. So let's go take a look. So we're looking at the Badlands, which is the north end of Main Street. And it earned its reputation through its saloons and brothels and theaters, gambling halls, and opium houses. So it was considered the rowdy part of town. Out of this area came personalities and folklore that made Deadwood famous. The Gem and the Bella Union were down this way. If you remember in the series, the Bella Union was the Gem's competition. Now there is a Gem Theaters that's here today, but that's not the original. Remember, the whole area, the whole town burned down in 1879 of one of many fires. So there is the Bullock Hotel. The Bullock Hotel is said to be haunted by Bullock. People have claimed that they have caught him on film roaming the hallways in that hotel. So maybe we'll go in and take a look. So we're going inside the Bullock Hotel. It is a hotel, along with being a casino. And it's really nice. Very cool. Now they have nightly ghost tours here too. You just need to come to their front desk and inquire about their ghost tours. Now we're going to go across the Fairmont now that Mr. Martini totally scared the crap out of me coming up behind me in this totally empty hotel.
That's what I'm good at.
This is the Fairmont Hotel. The Fairmont Hotel is said to be the most haunted location in South Dakota. There's been many, many paranormal groups that have visited that hotel. Many famous paranormal groups. They are big on their ghost tours over at the Fairmont Hotel and brothel. So the upstairs up there is supposed to be very haunted. That used to be a brothel upstairs.
Downstairs they had women chained in the basement.
Yes. A psychic came here and went into the basement and said that she felt that there were naked women being kept down there and chained as sex slaves. Quite eerie and very disturbing. It's not a hotel anymore. They've had a lot of problems renovating it.
People can't sleep there.
They say that the ghosts don't like the renovations. And so they're having problems keeping people employed at this hotel. So let's go in and take a look. So now we're gonna look for Margaret Broadwater. Margaret killed herself. She jumped out of the Fairmont Hotel and she landed in so much mud because Deadwood always had a ton of mud in the streets. It was like a foot thick, that it broke her fall. But she did die a couple days later from internal injuries. Very sad. Next to the Oyster Bay restaurant is the Wild Bill Bar, and you can pay some money and go downstairs and see where they say Wild Bill was really killed. This used to be the number 10 bar. It's downstairs because street level used to be downstairs. There's been many floods and many fires that have happened here. And so street level is in the basement of this restaurant and bar. We haven't done an old-timey picture in the longest time. Let's go get an old-timey picture.
There's a reason for that.
Come on, let's go get an old-timey picture. So some of these places up above, you look into the windows and you expect to see like ghosts in them. These windows right here. So this is Saloon number 10, but don't let it fool you. It is not the original Saloon number 10. It is not where Bill Hickok was shot. That original building was burnt down and this was not its location. But there's a lot of fun stuff inside the building that you should definitely go take a look at. That is the Mount Moriah Cemetery, is up there where the flag is, and it overlooks the city. Franklin Hotel, and has the Legend Steakhouse inside. It's where we're gonna go have some dinner. You stop off at the History and Information Center right at the edge of town, where you can pick up all sorts of pamphlets and maps of the area. It is a wonderful, and has a wonderful little museum to it. This is a really cool town. If you're coming here with your family, summertime would be really a lot of fun because they have a lot of reenactments that go on. Try to avoid the beginning of August. The town gets very rowdy with the Sturgis rally that goes on. And it's a little not family oriented, but any other time it's a pretty cool town to come and see the history and make sure that you hit the museums and see all the shows.